Hi, it's Hope and welcome to the video. This is a video that I'm so excited to be filming because this is my announcement for the Heartstopper Readathon Round 2. Now, first of all, what is the Heartstopper Readathon? It is a readathon that is based on Alice Oseman's graphic novel series, Heartstopper, which is one of my favorite things. I mean, peep them right there. And so this is round 2, and this readathon was created by Martine from Just Martine, and I have been allowed to co-host this round. So basically, this round is kind of themed on Sports Day from Heartstopper Season 1, Episode 8, and this will be done a little bit differently to your typical readathon. So this readathon is the entire month of August, but within the readathon, there will be 5 mini readathons. So they will be based on activities that you would see in a sports day. So there is the 200-meter race, the high jump, the javelin, the 3-legged race, and the Reds versus Blues rugby game. And so this will be a teams-based readathon. There is Team Red, which is co-captained by Nick Nelson and Martine from Just Martine. And then there'll be the blue team, which will be co-captained by Charlie Spring and myself. So there's 2 teams, but you don't get to pick which team you're on. Basically how teams will be decided is you will sign up. There will be a sign up link in the Discord. There is a Heartstopper Readathon Discord, which I will leave linked below. Everything that I mentioned will be linked below, such as Martine's channel and the Discord and anything else I mention. And so you sign up there, you get placed on a team, which will basically be like back and forth of like one person red, one person blue, one person red, that type of thing for organizing, so that the teams are the same size and there's no competition in that regards of who had the most people join their team type thing. And you must join the readathon to participate in this readathon, as all of the updates and everything to do with this readathon will be updated within the Discord. So I mentioned there are 5 mini readathons. What exactly are they? Well, you don't know. The whole point of this is to just have fun, read what you want to, but there are little incentives. So some of them might be who can have the highest page count or the most books, but you might not know what event that is until halfway through the event. This is just to kind of to not have people stress as much and to just read what you want to read, but also have an element of chaos and surprise. And we're doing all of these events to kind of play on strengths and weaknesses. One team might be stronger in one aspect of reading than the other, but that is okay. Also, all of the information for the events will be announced throughout the Discord. So again, that's a great place to be to know everything going on. And so you know kind of the basic gist of it. There are a couple, not rules, but kind of stipulations. So your books can count for whatever event we're in, but you can only count the pages that you read for that event within that event. So let's say you started a 300-page book for the 3-legged race, but you only get 50 pages in. You can count those 50 pages for the 3-legged race, but you can't count the other 250 that you didn't read because it didn't count. And there will be a submission form where you basically will have, it'll be pretty straightforward of what event you read it in and if you finished it and all of that kind of stuff. I don't know exactly what the submission form looks like, but again, that will be kind of shown and updated within the Discord. And I know that some people for team-based readathons feel the, like, almost the pressure to read graphic novels just to up your page count. And so we are doing something where graphic novels only count as half the page count. So if you read a 300-page graphic novel, it will only count as 150 pages. And this was kind of, in some ways, a difficult decision because, yes, graphic novels are reading. I 100% believe that and on board with this. Obviously, we are doing a readathon based on a graphic novel. But obviously, if you're reading a 400-page graphic novel and a 400-page novel, it is going to take a little bit, like, the graphic novel would take less time. This is something that we kind of went back and forth on, and it was kind of ultimately a difficult decision. And this is something that we just kind of are implementing, and we're trying out to see how it works. And so for that, you will be able to select if your book is a graphic novel, and it will, and the like spreadsheet will automatically fill that in. So if you read a 300-page graphic novel, you put in just 300 pages and just mark that it's a graphic novel. I think the only other thing I have to add is that the team captain's pages are only worth half, because we know what the events are and we know kind of how we can sway our reading to do one way or the other to gain our team more points. And so we're choosing to half our own pages for the sake of kind of keeping it fair. And I honestly think that that is everything. If I did miss something, I will leave it in the comments or in the description, or again, all information will be on the Discord. And we want this to just be a positive and inclusive readathon. Definitely think of how Nick and Charlie would act instead of Ben and Harry. And so we just want this readathon to be positive, happy, and just kind of focused on people reading what they want to read, whether that be a bunch of graphic novels, a bunch of romance, a bunch of sci-fi, a bunch of historical fiction, whatever you want to read. This is the readathon for you. But I do believe that is everything that I have to say. Let me know in the comments below if you will be joining. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. Also, don't forget to check out my co-host Martine. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!